Apparently, this recent Tekken tournament was won by Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. If we play better, button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning of checking these buttons. This one right here is a damn delight. And if you want to be delighted to skip around, there are chapters down below so you can skip around to a certain subject, and please skip around to that subscribe button. Thank you guys for all the love. So I've been reaching out and hitting them, heavenly DMs, and finally somehow he's here on the show because I need to know how, when, where, and why. So without further ado, ladies and gents, let's go. All right, now into them first set of Street Fighter 6 open beta, but what the hell is really going on? Buttons that need to be checked. Okay, so as a lot of you are probably aware by now, official Street Fighter page, right, tweeted this the other day. A lot of people have already reacted to it, talking about Street Fighter or prepared for closed beta test number 2 for Street Fighter 6, December 16th through the 19th. No PS4, it's gonna be the 5, Xbox Series, XS, or of course on Steam. And so by now a lot of you also know like the finer details for this and whatnot. I'll post a link down below if you don't, so some good videos where you guys can get like the full in-depth information. But the part I wanted to cover right now, because I didn't see a lot of people talking about this, were the fact that Capcom seems to be getting hip to the game. I know they've probably been on this for a while, but they made sure to post this in the changes to the application process as well, saying due to unauthorized reselling of access codes for the first closed beta test, we have made changes to the application process. We appreciate your understanding. So now Capcom is kind of taking a step back, and they're posting all this new information. Right here down below you can see it says it is prohibited to transfer, purchase, sell, or lend the closed beta test software or access to others. That part stuck out. Did you see that? Not sell, but lend. It is prohibited to lend the closed beta test software to access to others. It is prohibited to mod or analyze the software used in the closed beta test. Application for the test requires that you have registered Capcom ID and that it is linked with your platform account. If you encounter an error while applying, please try again at a later time. So that's interesting, right? Not only that, it says it's prohibited to mod, obviously, but to analyze. It's prohibited to even analyze. Is that also like a tech term? Or does that literally mean like I can't watch it and have it and watch it and kind of analyze the gameplay? I'm a little lost. But definitely right here, we know there was a lot of transferring. We know there was some purchasing, some selling, and of course there was some lending. Now that gets me thinking, what does that really mean, or how much are they gonna crack down? And what's the penalty for these things? Because it doesn't go into that. It just says it's prohibited. So I'm very curious to think, what exactly does Capcom have up their sleeve? Like, are they gonna catch anybody? Are they gonna really be on this? Because I imagine there's gonna be a lot of people. Like I said, there's still people out there doing this. So what exactly do they mean? Like, what can be done, if anything? But of course, I mean, how could you not just focus on the positive? We got another closed beta coming December 16th. So a lot of people are hyped. You can still enter for a possibility to win that lottery. I think if you already have a key, if you were invited the first time, you automatically get invited the second time, but you can still enter for a chance to possibly get another spot. So I know a lot of people are hyped about that. Some people are kind of downhearted because they're like, why another closed beta? We already did this. We were hoping for an open beta. Remember just on our last video, we showed Street Fighter's official tweet that was like, or the official Twitter page that was like, something's coming soon. And then boom, like hours later, they do this. But it's one of those things. A lot of people are happy. They just get to play it, period. Some people are bummed out because like, we don't want another closed beta. Just open the gates already. But we're gonna get something. And then just like, what is it, like the Game Awards or something right around the corner, like next week, I noticed Maximilian actually had a very interesting prediction. Seemed pretty legit because you know that man is on the inside. Check it out.
The exact same roster as closed beta 1. But I think Cammy's gonna be playable. I'm just gonna throw that out. I think Cammy and one other new character is gonna be playable. Dang, I said but. I said but really loud, and I guess that also makes sense. I see there being a reveal trailer of some kind at the Game Awards. I get it. They've said these characters are playable, but there has been situations in the past where Capcom is like, hey, here's our demo, right? Here's our show floor demo or whatever. Here's how many characters are playable. And then the next day a trailer drops, and now you have some new playable characters.
So what do you think about that? Cammy, I know a lot of people are hyped. They want that trailer. They want that gameplay that he feels like she's going to be playable, possibly in this closed beta. There's going to be an announcement, possibly. I would imagine, right, at the awards, there has to be something, right? There has to be something Street Fighter 6-ish, possibly new characters, possibly, if I could talk, possibly Cammy. What do y'all think? All right, now into these next set of special guests. Trust me, right about now, you're probably like, okay, what's this really about? Trust me, like you saw from the intro, one of the most unique stories that I've seen in the FGC, the man goes by the name of Jesus Christ, all the way from Australia, and he's whooping some ass in Tekken. He looks the part, he plays the part, he walks the walk, he talks the talk, and somehow he's here on Button Check. Ladies and gents, enjoy. Here we are, ladies and gents, as promised, probably the most special guest that we've ever had on the show. I don't actually know how to refer to this man. I don't, because I know in tournaments, I believe you go as Jesus of Nazareth. Is that correct?
During that tournament, that is how I was marked down as.
Okay, so do you go have different names, I guess, at different times?
But this tournament was just special in that case where I was like, I walked up and they pretty much already just wrote down the name. I didn't even get a chance to like use anything.
Right. So do you have like a gamer tag, or do you tell people your real name, or what do you prefer to go by?
When I'm in costume, Jesus works fine. But if I'm using an actual tag, my tag would be Sawdust.
Gotcha. Sawdust?
Yes.
Awesome. And if I can find this young man's links in social media, I'll definitely post it in the description field. Show him some love, because I think he has an amazing story. And we're about to get into it right now. So tell us, when I first saw you, I believe it was a Tekken tournament, if I'm not mistaken, and it was this year.
Yes.
I swear,
yes.
Somebody had posted a picture of you from like years previous, where I guess showing that you have been FGC for quite some time, and you've been, doing your thing, winning tournaments also for quite some time. And of course, we can't help but notice that you're just as Jesus through all of this from what I've seen. So I guess I don't even know where to start, but I would have to start with how did this come about, as far as like your I guess your identity, so to say.
So the identity of this costume stems back like 8 to 10 years ago, where as a joke in college, people would call me Jesus because the longer hair, I had the beard, I had it all. So I with a group of friends were like, oh, we're going to go to a convention, we'll have some fun. And they were like, do you want to dress up or something? And I said, I could go as Jesus and go along as the name. And everyone's like, yeah, do it, it'll be great. And since then, since basically 2014, I've been doing this.
Wow, since 2014.
Yeah.
Nice. And then was it only Tekken that you were playing, or were you playing other fighting games as well?
So I haven't really started playing Tekken seriously since 2019.
Oh, wow. Wow, okay.
Yeah. But and even then, I wasn't a part of an actual like FCG group or like a part of any scene until roughly earlier this year, actually.
Wow. Okay. Now, how did you end up learning about like FGC stuff? Was it just simply going to these tournaments and whatnot?
So I went to an event in 2019 where I happened to run across a whole bunch of people playing the game, and it turns out these people were, let's say, professional level at that time in the game. So I played with them a bit, and they're like, "Oh, we're doing a tournament. Do you want to have a go at it?" So I went down and played that tournament and got absolutely destroyed. Not a chance.
Right on. Now,
so that basically kickstarted my want to go to offlines and do practicing a bit more.
Yeah, and now I can't help also, I should have asked this already, but I noticed you have an accent, obviously not from America. What part of the world are you from?
No. I'm from Australia.
Australia right now. And I know there's like a huge time difference between me and you right now, so I appreciate for those, it's like what, 6-7 hours or something like that?
No, it's like 16, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I've probably started talking to you, what, like a month ago or something like that?
Yeah, it's been roughly a month trying to like sort out times, but things have like we've both been busy and at separate times. Time zones don't match up.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. So I'm just glad to finally have you here. Now I gotta also ask, do you have any type of like a Christian background or anything that's associated with this, or is this something strictly like a joke?
This is just purely cosplay, as like
purely cosplay.
Just
Okay,
pure fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
Like,
now,
one thing I will like to preface though is that I absolutely mean no disrespect to anybody by doing this.
Right.
This is all pure fun. I've had Christian and religious people come up to me and shake my hand, say, "This is fantastic. I love it. It's great."
I was just about to ask that. I was like, in the years that you've done this, have you had any like positive or negative feedback? You know,
I'm almost only had positive, which is surprising enough.
Right. Awesome. Yeah, because I would imagine doing something like that, you're gonna get one or the other. You know, when I first saw it, I have a Christian background. And when I saw it, I loved it. You know, I didn't know why. Like, I had no idea why you were doing it. I even thought, well, maybe he has a message or something. Like, maybe he's like, because, you know, like, we've all, for the most part, I think, have seen people preach in the streets or kind of do like, they do stuff like that, knock on your door or whatever. So I was like, maybe this is his way of kind of trying to do something like that. Or he's just kind of doing it because he's cosplaying, you know?
I'm doing it because it's fun. Everybody loves it. just walking through the convention halls and just hearing in the distance, is that Jesus? And then I turn around and they all start laughing and hollering and cheering. It's fantastic.
I'm assuming you've heard all the jokes already, because when I did the video of you, people were already like, "Oh, he rose on the third day to whoop some ass" and all this other stuff. Like,
yeah, I've heard it all, and then again.
Yeah. Now, does this like love and this appreciation that people are giving you, that this just kind of, you know, fuel you to like keep doing it?
Oh yeah. At first I was like, it's a funny joke among friends.
Right.
And then I got a couple of photos and it was like, you know what? Some people enjoy it. Yeah. So I did it again with those, like another group of friends, and they were like, wow, this is actually, you get a lot of attention doing this.
Right.
So they all just love it. And then more and more people just keep coming to say, get photos.
Family or like you know, parents or cousins, did any of them know that you kind of got this going on?
Oh yeah, I'll say my mum was the one that helped me first originally make the outfit. So she's been more help than anybody.
I love it.
And then everybody else is just like, yeah, go on, hey, go get photos and make everybody laugh and have fun with that and tell me how it was and all that stuff.
Wow, that is hilarious, man. I think you should do everything like that. Like, if you're single, you should go like on, like, you should your dating app should be Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything. Like, people be like, what the hell is really going on right now? Do you have any like upcoming tournaments or anything like that you plan to go to?
I will be attending an event that we're actually having here in Australia, in my home state of ACT in Canberra.
Okay.
It's called The Action. It's going to be a major that's going on mid-January.
Gotcha, The Action.
And,
okay, awesome.
Yes. And then we're also going to be doing Evo Japan.
Evo Japan. Awesome. Hell yeah. That would be amazing. Yeah, and you gotta go as Jesus. Yeah, you gotta go as...
Yeah, it's gonna be with me. It's gonna be with me.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a given. Go on the airplane like that. Go... You probably scare the shit out of people, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna freak people out more than anything.
They're gonna be like, okay, this is either a really bad thing or a really good thing, but yeah.
This is the flight to the pearly gates.
Exactly. I'd probably get the hell off the plane, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I'm ready yet, Lord.
I'll take the delay.
I don't know. So thank you, man. Thank you for the amazing love. I love your sense of humor and what you're doing out there, man, and I wish you the best. I know this is cliche, but God bless. God bless you, man. Blessings upon you, sir, and all that you represent.
God bless.
And blessings
Thank you for this opportunity as well.
Oh, yeah, it's my pleasure. It is my honor. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So it is written, so it shall be done. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Oh.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
World. Oh shit! Shadow Man. The Black Thunder.
Get on the ground.
It's really cool. You fast, bro, but you ain't fast enough! I'm President of Barack Obama! Those in your pocket? That is change! You know how long it took me to acquire those? Some of those are limited edition. Well, that's my flash drive. Don't look at it, unless you want to see Big D. That's my wallet! You have no... Ooh. And watch your fingers, booty hole man! He's strong.